And that's a wrap on year 2. First, I want to say thank you to anyone who has ever watched a video of mine, even if you never see this one. I've been doing videos on this channel for 2 years now today, and I feel like I've come a long way. This video is only going to cover my experiences on the last year, as the previous year was covered in the year 1 video. I'll also give you some insights as to how I'm feeling overall about YouTube and what are my plans going forward. In last year's video, I said this. And the last gacha game I play consistently is Guardian Tales. But that is yet another game I've been struggling with how I want to approach content for it. So much so that I haven't produced a single video for it yet, even though I think it is the greatest gacha game I've ever played. I have an idea for our first video though, so it should be out sooner or later. Little did I know that Guardian Tales would launch on Switch and I would get my opportunity to create content on what is my favourite live service game. I've grown 718 subs over the last year, and more than half of that I know for sure was due to Guardian Tales coming to Nintendo Switch and people supporting my videos. It also helps that I seem to be the only one covering the Switch version specifically on YouTube. Since then, I've been looking for a game I enjoy almost as much to add to the channel to complement the Guardian Tales content, and currently that game is Honkai Star Rail. It ticks the box of enjoyment for me, which is important, and because of its scale, it's a different beast compared to Guardian Tales. I do believe both games will continue to be a permanent fixture on the channel, and I'll sprinkle in some variety here and there if it sparks my interest, which also leans into what the future holds for this channel. Recently, the channel has been stagnant in terms of views and sub growth. I don't hold sub growth that high on my target list, even if it feels good to see. But views are something I would like to see more of, and that means I've got work to do. I'm going to have to make changes, but before I tackle what those are, I will say that I have achieved one goal I had set for myself with YouTube, which is to create a nice community around the game. I love Guardian Tales and it helped me achieve that. Now I want to become a better content creator and spread the goodness that is Little Princess and the Knight. Besides creating good content, I know that one of my weakest areas on YouTube are thumbnails, and to be honest, I'm quite lazy with them. I try to be creative, but I never spent any time learning how to create a compelling thumbnail, so that is my first focus. Titles come with that, but I think I get a little more leeway there. I've also invested some money into acquiring better gear. You will probably hear some traffic in the background of this video if I record it during the day, and that's because I live next to a highway. So in order for me to record the best quality audio, I have to wake up in the dead of the night. I shouldn't have to do that much longer, as I've ordered a new mic that should have been here last week, but due to unforeseen circumstances, won't be arriving for a couple weeks. Along with the mic, I also got a camera and a few other knickknacks to improve my setup. Streams were supposed to start back last week with the arrival, but of course, those have been delayed. Streaming will be a part of the content push going forward though, and I still have the idea of doing it more as a show type thing and not just streaming me playing a game. I might do that, but on a different platform. And finally, the last thing I need to do better is the content itself. I've experimented with different types of content over my 2-year journey, and some of the ones I like the most perform the worst. Stuff like my appreciation series, or quite recently my video gushing over Plitvice. I kind of know the videos I have to make to do good on YouTube, along with packaging them properly, but I kind of don't want to. So I have to figure out how to get the two things to meet, and it's something that's been on my mind constantly for the last 3 weeks or so. I'm going to succeed at it though, and I hope it will show in all my future videos from here. I promise you here that I won't stop promoting Guardian Tales, even if for some unforeseen reason I stop playing it, which I don't see happening anytime soon. We are 4 months away from the Switch anniversary, and I'm excited to make it 1 year around the planet with Guardian Tales on Switch. I also didn't address this in a proper video, but the first game that helped me grow on YouTube, which is Revived Witch, saw its sunset this year. And it was quite sad, to be honest. I have a good idea of why it happened, but I don't want to dwell on that. I really did love that game even though I stopped playing it. And finally, before I end this video, I just want to say thank you to all the people who I met here on YouTube and to the ones who joined my Discord and hung out with me, even if they have moved on. I have longtime friends like Trezon who support me and lives in the same country as me. Small YouTubers like Fibers who I have a great connection with from my Revived Witch days. Newer creators who I met like Genuinely Tired, who made some really good and creative videos for the game Eversoul using just a mobile phone. And finally, someone who believed in my content so much that they went out of their way to support me with a few donations, and that meant the world to me. To Gogo Chloe, thank you. And to everyone who has set eyes on this channel, thank you as well. I'm going to be even better from here on out.